Yo, what's good, world? Today we are focused on building these weak triceps. We're trying to get from good to great. Triceps are not where they need to be, so it's time to take it to the next level. If we're going to be able to bench press 455 and push press 300 pounds, the power and strength is there. We just got to put the work in to get there. So, the topic of this video is going to be it's time to put the world on mute. So, usually, whenever I'm watching a sports game, if I'm watching American football, what I usually do is I mute the TV and I just watch the game, because when we are listening to the commentators, we have to realize that they have a job, they have a agenda, and their agenda is propaganda. And if we listen and we're swayed by what the commentators say, we can get lost on what's going on the field, the X's and O's, and we will get lost into their propaganda. There's a lot of people, they get caught up into it and then they get mad at the commentators. They have a job. They're told to say certain things, and they're told to say things that's going to sway us and get us emotionally involved. So when we mute and see what's going on, all we can do is see the truth. The truth is always going to be there. It's like working out. When we turn off the music, take off the headphones, and to get in tune with our body and to get in tune with what we're doing, the truth is always there. If we watch the highlights, which would be our videos, our workouts, or whatever, if we just take the time to just sit back and look at things, the things that we're looking at, it will change, and we'll be able to correct anything that we may need to fix. So we just have to put the world on mute, because people may not mean any harm, but most people, all they want to do is manipulate our perception, manipulate our ideas, see things from their point of view instead of taking the time to understand why we're doing things. So it's always good to take time off and to realize what is our why, what's our reason, what's our purpose. Because when we know who we are, we don't really need anybody to tell us who we are. So, like they say, history repeats itself. It's usually going to repeat itself when we are ignorant of the fact of what history is. So when we take the time to study, learn, get more educated, we will know that there's no limitations. We will know that there's always room for improvement. We will see what others are not willing to see, because when we become more educated, it's like we open up more doors. We can expand our horizon. We're able to go places mentally where other people may not be able to go. That's why whenever there's like a legendary coach that's coaching, a great coach, he's able to do a trick play or something that may be absurd, may call a play that's just the greatest play of all time, because he's seen it. He studied the game. And as humans, we are creatures of habit. So if a person can study to the point where he's emotionally has a high IQ and emotional intelligence, he can see, oh, this player right here, before the play starts, his left foot is in front, so that means he's going to the left. His right foot is in front, so he's going to the right. So we got to just take the time to put the game on mute and see the game for what it is. All we can do is grow, get better, and to be able to be like a grandmaster chess player. We're able to see things that a rookie, a beginner, intermediate, and advanced player is not able to see. because it's going to take experience. It's going to take a lot of education. It's going to take a lot of self-mastery, because that's the end goal. Self-mastery, self-actualization. So my goal for fitness or working out, whatever, is to hit 455. And the best way to create a goal is to know where you're going. Because if I was to say, if I go to your hometown and you go to a specific gym, I will not know where to go to your gym because I don't know where it's at. So how can we know what we don't know? We have to know our grand strategy, which is the end goal. And just like a movie, if we know what the end of the movie is going to be, then we know where to start. So all I do is mostly focus on what can I do to get to this goal. If I know the goal, I know where to start. If I take the time to figure out what my strengths and weaknesses are, all we can do is just focus on our weaknesses and just to build them up, because we have to be like a unit. We're only going to be as strong as our weakest link. So if we know, okay, this is what we have to do to get here, then we'll know where we're going, because we can't go anywhere if we don't know where we're going. So the moral of the story, or this topic, is we have to know where we're going, and we can't be swayed by other people's opinions. Everything is feedback to get better. Just like most of our stores that are worldwide, like Walmart, what they did was they took the time to let people give them feedback, and then they eventually grew. They kept listening to people's feedback, good or bad, then they eventually grew. Because you have to understand that people that are haters, trolls, or whatever you want to call them, at the end of the day, they're making us better. They're giving us feedback. They're telling us what to work on, what not to work on. It may seem benevolent, whatever, but they are helping us. They are our free marketing team. So let's keep working. Let's stay motivated. Let's put the world on mute. And let's know who we are. Let's be great.